everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is my favorite video to film every year just because it is so authentic to me. I love everything Christmas. Of course, my channel is always authentic, but this is just my favorite video. And I wanted to share with you all of my Christmas decorations for 2021. This is what you will see when you enter my home. You will just see this little console table decorated with various items that I've picked up over the years. I like to mix and match old with the new. So some of these pieces that you're seeing are new from places like Home Goods, Costco, Aldi, Hobby Lobby. I just have the little sleigh down there with the book and believe sign, and a big Santa, which we got him at Costco. Also, when you enter my home, you will see tree number 1. My 3-year-old son helped me with all 9 Christmas trees this year. I was so proud of him. He wanted to do it all by himself, and it was the cutest thing ever. So we have this flock tree right in our living room. It kind of has a blue and pink tone to it. Just very snowy was the look that I was going for. I got this tree at Bed Bath & Beyond last year, and many of the ornaments came from places like Michael's Craft Store. If you are wondering, I have always decorated for Christmas super early in November. My birthday is November 12th, so I like to have the decorations up by then. I have always been this way. It's not just a YouTube thing for me. Over on this sofa, I just have some cozy pillows, just very wintry themed, and this pillow that says Happy Holidays came from the Home Depot. Here is just an all-purpose wreath that I keep up year-round, but I added a red bow to it. I picked up the red bow at Lowe's. I think it adds such a festive touch to things you might already have in your home. I also don't forget my bathrooms. I have these little Christmas trees here, this 12 Days of Christmas sign, as well as a Santa up top on the shelf with another Christmas tree, and just some Hearth in Hand with magnolia spray that I picked up at Target. This one smells so good for the holiday season. So this would be my powder room on my main level, so guests would see this decor as well. That is my favorite Santa of all time. I actually had him by the front door, but we put the larger Santa from Costco there, and I just stuck him back here. He is my favorite one, my very first Santa that I ever collected. Since Thanksgiving is around the corner, I just left up my Harvest Gathering Bath & Body Works hand soap. This one smells really good, and it's festive, I think, for both holidays. In between my family room and kitchen, we have 2 shelves here, which I fully decked out with a Santa, this joy sign, some little Christmas trees. This is our elf. He just made an appearance for today's video. I have these little snow globe lights that I picked up at Target. I think it was last year or the year prior. And this Christmas tree with reindeer, which my little brother and sister gave to me many years ago for my birthday. I still like to put it out every single year because it was such a beautiful gift. Right beneath that shelf, you will see tree number 2. This is just a 4-foot flock tree. I actually don't have any ornaments on it because it is very close to where my toddlers play, but we have this big seated Santa right by him, and that Santa came from Costco, as well as a Letters to Santa mailbox, which I think we grabbed that at either Lowe's or Home Goods a couple of years ago. Moving on to my family room, I just have these joy pillows. My boys love to play with those. We have the classic Night Before Christmas book, which was a gift to me from my parents when I was little. And then also the Cookies for Santa plate, the reindeer food, and the milk cup ready to go for Christmas Eve. It is so magical. We have this beautiful snowman that has a train inside, Our boys love this. This is something that we got at Costco last year. Costco actually has a ton of great decorations, so definitely recommend checking them out early in the season. I just have my usual bowl here, but I just added some festive sprigs, which were from Target, and some pine cones that I already had. So that is our little console table, and above it I just have a shelf with some nutcrackers. I didn't put out all of my nutcrackers upstairs this year, I just didn't have the room. We also have this light up sign which came from Costco 2 years ago. It looks really pretty at nighttime, illuminated. And then just some faux fur Christmas trees that I've had for years, which I believe those came from the Home Depot. I also have some more of the snow globe lights here from Target. On this bottom shelf, I have Santa and his reindeer. We got them on clearance from Costco, a really good price, and they are so pretty. Moving on to our mantle, we have these giant reindeer. These are a couple of years old from Costco. I actually saw them on Disney Plus. They had them in an episode, and I thought it was so funny that they had the Costco reindeer. But these are so nice. I have yet to see anything like them show up at Costco in more present years, but we did snag those. We also have our garland, which I added some sprigs to, some white sprigs, just to kind of make it look a little more flocked because it was plain green. It already came with the ornaments and balls inside. And we just have this Merry Everything stocking holder, which holds all 4 of our stockings. Our stockings came from Land's End, and they are a few years old. Every year we had a child, we would get a new one, and they are customized with all of our names. I'm actually waiting for some stocking tags to come in from Amazon. You can get those on Amazon or Etsy, and they just add a really cute personalized touch if your stockings aren't already personalized, but ours are, and I wanted to go ahead and do that anyway. I also have this Let It Snow sign over here from Aldi, and just my usual basket with some wintry pillows mixed inside, just for a cozy, snowy effect. I really wanted the theme to shine as like a snowy wonderland this year. I also wanted to mention, you may remember our Christmas tree last year. It had all bright colors on it, but this year I went with very neutral and golds and whites. I've had this reindeer and nativity set for many, many years, and I put them out every single year. Our tree skirt is something that came from a warehouse type store. I can't remember whether it was Sam's or Costco, but we get a lot at those types of places. We've had this angel for many years as well. We always put it on top of our tree, no matter the theme. One thing I wanted to mention is that our tree may look like it has a theme to it of just gold and whites, but actually intertwined, you will see our family ornaments. Those are so important to me. We have collected them over many, many years, so there is never a time where those will not be on our tree. They will just be intertwined with the overall theme.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance...
This Santa Mail pillow came from Kirkland's. I actually got it over the summertime on a great clearance deal. I think it was like $5 to $10 maybe, and I just loved having it by the tree. Over here on our artwork, I have some lamb's ear frosted mini wreaths from Hobby Lobby. I got those last year. And then I also just have our usual basket tray, which came from Target, and this floral arrangement, which came from Target last year. And that was kind of my inspiration for the tree, just very snowy this year. I like that look. And then I just have our usual pillows thrown in with a faux fur blanket to again give it that cozy wintry feel. Here is an overview of our family room where we spend most of our time. Moving along to our morning room, I have this sign from Aldi and just these little ornaments that light up. I've had those for a little while. And then we are moving on to tree number 4. This is my rose gold pencil tree. Again, my son Mason helped me with this, and this is in our morning room, which is kind of like our dining room. And I have some Santas just below the tree, and these Santas are really, really old. We actually picked those up back when we lived in New Jersey, so they're at least 7 or so years old, but I love them and still put them out every single year. Here's our morning room table. We've had the centerpiece for a while, and again, I just continue to put it out. I see ones just like it still for sale to this day. We have some more Santas from our collection. These ones are a few years old. We've just collected so many Santas over the years, and nutcrackers. It seems like each year we get a new one. We got this tree this year actually at Costco. It is the Disney Christmas tree that spins around with the train inside. We got this one in honor of our boys. They love everything Mickey, so we had to throw in a little kid-friendly fun into our decor. And we also picked up the beautiful Jim Shore Mickey that was hand painted right next to it. Also from Costco, really great prices if you compare to other prices online.
To mind, should old acquaintance be forgot?
So this is kind of an overview of my little hutch over here. We just have some photos, Santa, snow globes, a little wagon with Christmas tree, some of our nutcrackers, and these ornament lights, which I also showed you in the basket. And that is what we have going on in this corner. Moving on to my kitchen, I have a little tiered tray here with various objects that I've just collected over the years from Target and Hobby Lobby. And I found these cute little Grinch and Max Hershey's Kisses at Walmart. Had to get them because my other son's name is Max. Not after the Grinch movie, but we just love everything Grinch and Max, so we got that. I got these beads at Hobby Lobby. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Those were from Walmart, actually. The little ladder was from Hobby Lobby. I have our advent calendar over here. My mom picked this up a few years back at Target after the season on clearance, and I love it. It's just so classic. I can put it in any room of the house. Over here's our coffee bar. I got this little sign on Etsy from Mary McGinnis. She makes the cutest signs. And then I just have some little candy canes inside this mason jar and a little Christmas tree as well. And we cannot forget our coffee Santa Claus. Above this cabinet, I have an ornament as well as our wreath. I just added a red bow and some sprigs to it. It is our usual wreath. We have a Christmas tree truck up there and a letters to Santa cookie jar. Just add some pops of red. Over here, I have this Mrs. Claus Cookie Company sign that was from Target a couple of years ago, as well as some berry sprigs. Our fruit basket. I just have a little tray here with a snow globe, some beads, a sleigh ride sign, and a salt and pepper shaker, which was a gift to me one year. So I love to put that out every single year. We are definitely not done here. We are going to head up the stairs. This is our garland going up the steps. It's very snowy. We have blues and silvers to kind of tie into that wintry tree in the front of our house. I actually added all of these ornaments myself. It did not come with the garland, and my husband helped me to hang this and secure and light it across the hallway. Just peeking over the stairwell, you will see what I think is tree number 5 now. This is a flocked pencil tree. We just have kind of like pastels on this tree, pinks, greens, blues, very fun, and some car ornaments for the boys, little hot chocolate. Just again, a very snowy tree, but with pops of fun colors. master bedroom. Tree number 6 lives in here. We got this bedding at Costco this past year. It is so warm. I love it so much. And the pillow and blanket came from HomeGoods last year. I love making my room super festive, just somewhere to relax at the end of the day. I added this garland on my bed from Walmart, as well as some twinkle lights from Amazon. The garland up top, the pom-pom garland, came from HomeGoods. I think that was from 2 years ago, but I have seen similar. These are our old Lands' End stockings. They have our real names on them, but we had to switch over to mom and dad, obviously. We just have a few more decor pieces up on our dresser, as well as a Santa that matches the overall red and white theme. I have my usual basket, but I also added this Believe sign, which came from Aldi. Definitely check out Aldi for your wooden sign needs. They're usually like $12.99, which is a great price. I also have some more Santas, and then just this garland, which I've had for years, and I just repurpose it in different areas of my home. So this is our tree. It does light up at nighttime. We have it on a timer. We just have some little knickknacks at the bottom, and I went for a very traditional theme for this tree, just to tie into the comforter. And yes, this is our master bathroom. We have a snow globe and just a little bit of Christmas decor in here. I spend some time in here in the morning getting ready with my shower, so I just like to look at it when I'm up at usually 5 a.m., which it is right now. This is my son Max's room. I saw this Max's sleigh ride sign at Hobby Lobby and immediately knew I had to have it for his room. So cute and so fun that it's basically personalized to him. He just has his little wooden advent calendar over here. My other son Mason has that as well. I really recommend that for the kids. It's super fun for them to do. This is his shelf. He has a little Christmas tree up there, some palm garlands, and a snow globe that we got him. Here's his tree. It's just a tiny one. This is tree number 7. It has Grinch and Max on it, some Mickeys, and we might switch out his tree next year. We just didn't have very much room this year because we did have the gliding chair in this room and then swapped it out for his birthday teepee that he got. So we'll see next year, but right now just very minimal in the corner, but he does have his own tree. Moving along to Mason's room, he has lots of little knickknacks that he's collected over 3 years. That Santa actually came from Macy's in Philadelphia. When we saw the light show, he picked that out, had to have it, and I could not blame him. He also has some little trucks and just some holiday Mickeys because his room is kind of like a Mickey Mouse theme. We have this garland here with Santa and all of his reindeers. I love that. That came from Target, I think 2 years ago. And then he also has his Christmas tree. This is tree number 8. His is very traditional with the reds, but it has all of his special little ornaments on it. His Mickeys, snowmen, cars, there's a train on there. He helped to decorate this, and then I customized the Mickey ornaments for him and Max, so they each have one this year. I'm going to finish out our vlog with our guest bedroom. We have a Santa in here. I love to make this room cozy for guests when they come. This houses tree number 9. We just have this mini tree here and a snowflake pillow. But this tree in this room actually was my mom's. It's gotta be maybe 15 years old or so, but I still like to use it in this room, and I went with a red, green, and white theme, just very like cozy and Fair Isle, so our guests can feel relaxed when they come. They are more than welcome to plug this tree in at night. It is not plugged in, just because I don't know if guests prefer to have a Christmas tree by their bed lit up at night or not. But that is our 9th and final tree. I actually had to sell our 10th tree, our basement tree, this year because we are getting a new sofa, so I was kind of sad about that. But maybe next year I'll get a smaller tree for that area. I hope you guys enjoyed my 2021 Christmas home tour.